last, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
휴식부터.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and two burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
그러면 부인부터
Thanks for your
찾아야겠네.
help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
표식했었는데? 하나? 잠시 가져가지 말자. 역시 난 가져가야지. 이렇게 와 얘야. 다 가져가도 되겠네요. 남작에게 가족에 대해 물어보자. 아직
So
써
here
있는
our
건
paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
태아는 어디 가고? 경험치가 무조건 1000이네. 무겁기도 무겁고. 남작 집으로 가는 게 제일 빠르네요. 가는 길에 상점 같은 거 있나? 갑옷장이나 가갖고 팔 거 팔고 만들 거 만들어야지.
That's it, Roach.
무거우니까 팔 거 팔자. 음식들은 0이고. 아, 개수가 문제인가? 아니, 좀 무게겠죠? 접시도 무게가 있네. 돈도 있고 신자도 있고. 포인트 아껴놨다가 많이 차이 안 나면 저기 무게 저기 드디어 찾았네요. 다 파란데도 무게 많이 차이 안 나면 저거
Come on
올려야겠다.
now.
2배로 늘려주니까. 무시하고 달리죠.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
뭔 소리야 이게?
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
나한테 갑자기 조전을
Halt,
해.
I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
to honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post there,
미쳤네.
for I've 99 left after you.
At your service. Let's get this over.
말 길게 하지 말자. 뭐야?
Come closer.
뭐야 이거 씨. 야, 이 싹치는 안 보이냐 너? 야. 뭐야 이거?
Had enough?
Yes, look stood with you. But the next time we meet,
조용히 해.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me the wrong way. And
협박해야겠다.
I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
확실하지.
Yes.
We shall see.
뭐야? 퀘스트라서 뭐 경험치랑 그런 거 얻을 줄 알았는데 경험치네.
Go, go.
아 왜 일로 넘어왔어 로치야.
Move it.
Where'd he come from anyway?
You so curious?
내비드로 가지. 뭔 소리야? 안녕하세요. 과수원 물음표는 다 있어요. 하나 빼고.
Not so fast.
여기 있는 거 하나 빼고 다 있어요. 이거 뭐죠? 익사체들이 물속에 있어서 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어요. 저거.
Whoa!
뭐지? 안으로 들어가야 되나?
Winds howling.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
겐트도 한 판
Like to
할까?
take a look.
인장 주머니? 안장 주머니? 주머니 쓰면 쓸 수 있나?
Farewell.
동시 송출 제가 못해요. 저
Spot a
옛날에는
cider for
동시
you?
송출하고
Or a bit of dry
있었는데
curd? Me ladder's not exactly
트위치랑
bursting,
제휴
but
맺어가지고
what I got's sure to
지금
please.
제휴 스트리머라서 지금 제가 제휴 스트리머라서 동시 송출을 못하게 돼 있다고 해야 되나? 하면 안 돼요. 석공 안 바꿨네요.
Farewell.
무게도 안 됐었는데 잘 됐다. 90.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit...
Like to take a look.
잘 들렸네. 인장 저거 올리려고 했는데. 그쵸? 그 이유를 모르겠어요, 제가. 왜 화질 선택이 안 되지? 그전에는
How
됐거든요.
about a few rounds?
며칠
of
전부터 또 안
cards?
되더라고요.
Gwent specifically.
제휴인데. 네, PC예요. 별로 안 좋은 것 같은데? 아니요, 제휴 월급 없어요. 제휴 월급도 없고 별로 안 좋은 것 같아요. 그쵸? 솔직히 말하면 있으나 마나한 거죠? 아, 이렇게 쓰는구나. 왜? 맞아요. 하필 그게 없네. 네, 그건 그래요. 맞아요. 이렇게 하면 다음 판에 못 이기는데? 그건 그래요. 원래 유튜브랑 트위치랑 같이 방송하고 있다가 이게 넘기죠. 카드 다 쓰고 이기면 제가 이득이고. 무승부? 질 수가 없겠네. 한 장군이 없으니까. 상대 카드가 많이 안 좋네. 시크라운이랑 뭐 있지? 필라 반드랄? 어딨어? 뭐지? 바로 주는 게 아닌가? 아, 지휘가 아닌가? 지휘관도 아닌데?
Spot a cider for you? Or
Like to take a look. Farewell.
덱을 좀 수정해야겠다. 걸리스터 똑같이 생겼는데 안 겹치네요. 공격력 5짜리. 공성부대. 맑은 날씨 2장 들고 있는 것이 나은 것 같아요. 그냥 뛰어가죠. 동시 송출 막은 건 좀 아쉬워요. 맨날 트위치 보시다가 끊긴다고 하시면 저기 뭐야 유튜브로 보시라고 했는데
Yeah.
난쟁이였네.
Assist you.
갑.
Need some armor.
지금 입고 있는 게 이건가? 겁 만들어야 되는데.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
뭔가 있나?
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a
못
shite in
만드나
the
보네.
bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's
튼튼하게
got to
만들면
be
가격일
durable,
수가 없어.
it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch use on Undvik.
이 사람이 장인 같은데?
I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk
섬에
carved
쪽에
out
있는
a place
동굴 안에?
to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
겁 만들고 싶은데.
Hunger's turned this one pale.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
구해주길 잘했네. 경험치 줬으면 좋았을 텐데.
Ye seek trouble? Don't.
Witcher, a word, please.
이건 또 뭐야?
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay
아.
inside. What did you and
그게-
the Baron do?
Gotta
궁금해.
ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
아 그래서 물어본 거구나.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them
낙원의 용들.
dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something?
위로
Let's
안,
go
안
inside.
해줘야겠다.
It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
벌써부터
Never
소리
offered
질러.
to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe.
아 귀찮게 하네 이 사람.
Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
그럴 리는 없습니다.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's got to be someone you can send.
You refuse to go? Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
안전 행동을 위한 편지.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
안나 못
Nothing
찾았는데.
yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
잘 잡나 보네.
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
길거리.
A little here, a little there.
다시 시리해야
Surprising,
되는
given
거네.
you wander the world alone. Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
이처럼 말하면 다 안 좋아했으니까 다른 말 해야지.
Let's say I go about my business. And when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse?
이거 말 타고 도망갔나?
Naturally.
뭐지?
What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
남자 거 아니야 이거? 거운말?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take
뭐
yours.
검 가져가면 뭐하라고?
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
이상한데.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
별거 없는데 여기까지는?
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
여기로 가야 돼? 아이씨 뭐야
Horse, don't shout.
괜히 멈췄네.
Had one just like it.
Show how it's done.
뭐지 이게?
You're wind, not woman.
이게 뭐야?
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
와우.
Another chance to win.
잡혀갔어?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher,
뭔데 이게?
seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
켄트.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down.
유니크
Outplay
카드.
me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards.